Hello, welcome back to another episode of Doom Patrol Season 4 Episode 11 Review, 3 Doctors. Warning, spoilers ahead. It's becoming apparent to me that Rita's storyline is coming to an end with just one episode of Doom Patrol remaining. The main focus of this episode is the heroes' attempt to regain their longevity, and things proceed according to plan. It feels a little strange to watch Rita in a vegetative state as the show comes to a conclusion. There are spoilers for Patrol, the 11th episode of Doom Patrol Season 4. Last week, the patrol managed to free itself on time. Vic uses the first of his new enhancements, a geometric armored dome, while floating in the time stream. The gang divides into 4, with 3 of them going to the portals they found connected to their lifespan and 1 remaining to remember them. By groups, I mean that Vic stays with the dome, Rouge and Cliff go it alone, and Jane and Larry travel together. All 3 groups find themselves in known locations at unknown dates. But what unites them is that Dr. Niles Calder wears his necklace at each one, which we now understand to be a fossilized skin tag that was removed from a mortis. This provides the patrol members with a structure to confront Niles about what he did to them and resolve some of the emotional problems that have been bothering them for a long time. Of these, Jane and Larry are the greatest. They disperse when they touch down. While Jane confronts Niles, Larry goes to speak with the negative spirit that was inside of him at the start of the show. Jane talks about the trauma she's still experiencing after all these years, while Larry discusses his worries about becoming a father. In particular, Jane's is extremely painful and forceful. Jane has always perceived herself as distinct from the other personas she harbors throughout Doom Patrol. When Hammerhead has to be a ballbuster, she's there. When she felt overburdened and needed to retreat and receive care, Babe It All was there. When the writers required some visual explanation, Silver Tongue was there. But Jane soon realizes that she truly isn't all that different from the other personalities who reside inside of her. Although she is somewhat more adapted to forming interpersonal bonds, she is also a product of the abuse she suffered at the hands of her own father. Cliff's encounter serves as a reminder of how much of a curse Calder placed upon them. Although he comes across as kind and intelligent, the way he reacts when he realizes that Cliff is his invention serves as a constant reminder that he took advantage of each of these individuals. Niles completely misses the fact that Cliff despises who he is despite having embraced it. The most significant aspect of this, though, is how little Rita is involved in the events, as I indicated in the introduction. In principle, they're all trying to save her, but that means that throughout the majority of the show's last arc, one of Doom Patrol's primary characters was virtually absent. It's highly likely that actress April Bowlby's schedule conflict caused the problem. Calder plays a significant part in this episode, so her absence feels particularly noticeable. It's not difficult to see a different ending for this story in which she ends up with Rouge or Larry and Jane ends up with Cliff, though, to be fair, those combinations have already been well investigated. Rita, however, has long had a more distinct vision than the other patrol members. At any given point in the series, she is the only character other than Vic who has truly had heroic ambitions. She desires both self-help and self-benefit. Without her, it seems as though the patrol is still looking for guidance at the last minute. I'm hoping the show's last episode will bring everything together because it feels like something is lacking right now. Thank you for watching.